Yeah, so what you think? We just gonna lay back here and just let you take our sovereignty? Strip away our rights? Just take away our freedom? And erode everything we worked hard for? Nah, man, ain't gonna happen.
This institution designed to criminalize the mind. Politicians lead the blind to keep us locked and confined. We're running out of time, population is shell-shocked. It's the government kill them all. Remind them that hell is hot, they'd rather see us rot. And that's my ammunition to continue inflicting till you reach a conviction. It's either convince the masses or it's mass extinction. We're separated by classes to lower opposition. We're moving up though, reverberate what is corrode. What we rank is for my spirit, so stop selling your soul. We under control with shimmery objects fashioned from gold. There's more than you know. Down the rabbit hole we go. We writing the code, speaking for the young and the old. For those lost in the cold, plus the brave and the bold. Till we overthrow, fold these corporation elitists. How to intervene us, injecting, infecting my fetus. In elections they cheat us when we electing new leaders. No longer could we let them deceive us. How can they cheat us? Through distractions of our psyche and the food they feed us. So I eat like, grab my gun and strap my Adidas. Cause we raise the black flag, crush the spangled banner. We want you to get mad and feed into your anger. We need you to take a stand now and show them we matter. Till the blood splatters on the star stripes just shatter. Cause we raise the black flag, crush the spangled banner. We want you to get mad and feed into your anger. We need you to take a stand now and show them we matter. Till the blood splatters on the floor, stripes just shatter.
I'm waving it and frontlining it for the cause, caught up in it. Some go seek to capitalize, don't test me. This ain't no gimmick, ain't no limits. I preach misinformants, oppose of living, false decisions. Been made up to hinder our only vision and not subject to modern lies. Images glorified from talking politicians, from fashion being feminized. Corporate moguls still funding programs out erasing minds. We counterattack, awake the masses, what they so despise. That we could unite to eradicate them or combat it. While they seek an annihilation in the form of havoc. They count them from the devil's clock or performed on ritual life. Echo heard through cavern corridors of a bloating spot. Then have them indicted through a process being slowly flogged. Increasing magnitude of forgiving force of a juggernaut. Dismantling barriers no longer held in frozen blocks. Black flag soldiers reminded of we can never
Cause we raise the black flag, crush the spangled banner. We want you to get mad and feed into your anger. We need you to take a stand now and show them we matter. Till the blood splatters on the star stripes just shatter. Cause we raise the black flag, crush the spangled banner. We want you to get mad and feed into your anger. We need you to take a stand now and show them we matter. Till the blood splatters on the floor, stripes just shatter. We are humanoids sent to bring life to this void. But on the same coin, we could take a life and destroy a life that's meant to be enjoyed, not to live strife and annoy. The flesh will intact, but the spirit will avoid. Don't mean to be coy, but I was designed to resist. Neurally enhanced to uplift with a flick of a wrist. To open in dimensional rifts with lines I enlist to redefine and fix. So you don't get lost in the mix. I'm healing the sick now, overlooking the risk. Knowing our conditions poor, but my words are so rich. I refuse to quit, so I'm going down with the ship. I'm holding on tight, refusing to lose my grip. I'm clenching my fists, hoping my words reach the populace. A revolution is freeing the mind in this metropolis. Hoping the truth becomes monotonous. There ain't no stopping this. I'm taking arms and cocking this at the start of the apocalypse. I know they're watching this, but I'm still walking the path, waving my staff like a wizard that mastered the craft. We're one of the last to survive, escape the crash, and out of my dead cold hands, you can take the flag. Cause we raise the black flag. Cause we raise the black flag. Cause we raise the black flag, crush the spangled banner. We want you to get mad and feed into your anger. We need you to take a stand now and show them we matter. Till the blood splatters on the star stripes just shatter. Cause we raise the black flag, crush the spangled banner. We want you to get mad and feed into your anger. We need you to take a stand now and show them we matter. Till the blood splatters on the floor, stripes just shatter. Cause we raise the black flag. Cause we raise the black flag.
rest in peace, Prodigy, man. You know, I'ma hold the city down, though, for sure. Yeah, I know who the fuck it is. B! Yeah, they ain't gonna like this one. I mean, what the fuck did y'all think was gonna happen, though? Do y'all not know what the fuck I do? This type of shit right here keep me going. Bitch, slow down for what? Who you in front of?
Look, who holding my city down? You can't name no one else. Post a flyer for a show, then I came by myself. Fuck niggas thought I don't hang with the help. I ain't asked for this shit, I played the hand I was dealt. You said I'm motivation, right? You look goofy as shit. You just a cute broke bum, chain icy and shit. Shooting vids, but wear the same clothes twice in them shit. But you went and touching the shit and dog who writing her shit. I swear they pussy and they frauds, I ain't liking this shit. I'm Big B, yo big homie, I ain't fighting this shit. Put this pole down your throat like I'm piping this bitch. When I'm round, I'm snatching souls, bitches quiet as shit. I guess these niggas heard I'm single, okay, now they tryna fuck. I made bitches put it up, cause if they don't, they get in touch. Not a shame, I'm from the bottom, we ain't really come from much. I made bitches leveled up and made them pick that metal up, cause it's the real. B, bitch, who with this rap shit? It's me. Bitch, I'm a West Side legend, that's Queen. Shit, you ain't jumped off the porch, you ain't seen shit, cause it's the real. B, bitch, who with this rap shit? That's me. Bitch, I'm a West Side legend, that's Queen. Shit, you ain't jumped off the porch, you ain't seen. Even when I'm on chill, anywhere I stand out. How bitch is so tough, whole time head down. Shouldn't have said my name, I got the upper hand now. You was shook when I seen you, I gave you a pass now. How the fuck a bitch gon' mimic then flex? Claim she up next, talk to shoot 'em up, bang, but ain't did shit yet. Not with nobody, you don't really be on shit. You don't slide down no blocks, you don't pop at no bitch. It ain't even real beef, y'all just some internet hoes. I'm the same one who told you Joe should buy your ass some clothes. When I seen you, I seen hoe. What I fuck your nigga know? Lil' B, I'm grown as fuck, my pussy fatter than your nose. When I seen you, you was froze. You ain't even have a chain on, shoulda cheese at your ass and told you quit it with the lanes on. Real bitch, I ain't no bully. These bitches can't get to me, that bitch know that she can't whip me. So back up, then I'm on fully. You had a name, you was all on my dick. Kept posting me and my bitch, I was posing with that stick. Then you got some fame and start copying my shit. People think you made a wave, but you just copied off my shit. You don't do this rap shit, mommy, you just wanna follow it. It's facts that I made you, you should've tried modeling. These bars light as fuck, I got a lot of shit that's bottled. Talking numbers like you Nicki, but it's only kids that's following. When shit get real, y'all make calls and say it's over. Been the same bitch who used to post up on the corner. In the club off Patron, probably standing on the sofa. Hey, for what, Lil' B? You want a gun when you ain't even from the road? Better try that shit again. And your fans think you got it, why you lie to them again? Wanna keep it strictly music, I'ma body her again. All these fake tough pages, I know it's probably her again. Joseph told me, Rocky, you the coldest in the city. So why the fuck you tryna make your artist go against me? She probably write her shit, but them guns you can't convince me. Listen, you are not a shooter, you ain't never low to send me. You ain't got enough muscle for that Draco not to kick back, little boy head, bitch. I know you scared to get your wig snatched. Begging on a taller little hoe, I wouldn't have did that. You ain't bought it if that address ain't exactly where you live at. I tried being nice, but I'ma tear your ass apart. On my mama, you was scared to see, I really got a heart. I know niggas geeking you, you could've played it smart, but now I gotta sheath to you and really make it hard.
I swear to God, I seem to have a soft spot. When I see bitches is not with that shit for real, like, hoes come bully you, bitch.
This rap filled with corny niggas, I ain't got a lot. Some of my niggas don't rap and I ain't really got a lot. You do it for an image, you ain't really on the block. And that shit so disrespectful, bitch, I really did a lot. Rapping like you bought it when we clearly know you not. Little bitch, I hold weight, I swear to Chris, you can get dropped. Type of bitch, you drop the gun, they can't even run a spot. She so grown, but when I hold her, niggas acting like she not. Cause it's the real. B, bitch, who with this rap shit? Me, bitch, I'm a West Side legend, that's Queen. Shit, you ain't jumped off the porch, you ain't seen shit.
It's the real. What the fuck, you ain't know what the fuck time it is. I should smack the shit out your ass, hoe. What the fuck is wrong with you? Man, I shall pop you in your motherfucking mouth like your mama should. Bitch. Who the fuck is this bitch talking to, man? What the fuck you playing with me? I will beat your ass for real. Bitch. You know that. They all know that. Leave this shit alone. Stop talking like you want it. You don't. Try that shit with another rapper. Rah. We keeping all that. All that shit.
Better do you. Better do you. Better do you, cause I'm gonna do me. Better do you, cause I'm gonna do me. If you do two, then I'm gonna do three. Everywhere that I'm seen, no, I keep it OG. You can ask to run away, everybody know me. I got that work, I'm putting in work. You gon' get this work, I'ma give them that work. You gon' make this work, I'll be giving that work. Sit and watch me work, yeah, I got that work.
A misfit leader, spew ether. That Sensi smoke out the speaker. Psilocybin in the freezer. Hobo with a shotgun, machine gun preacher. Youth gone wild, do as we choose. Refuse to listen, fuck y'all rules. This that PE anthrax noise. We the revolution's voice. I'm cocky, boisterous, mildly. Raps rowdy, rowdy. My Spanish chick call me Poppy. Got a sharp tongue and a mean body. She cooks and cleans my cannons, but my book's too much to manage. I'm savage, fuck average. Backstabbers wanna carry my baggage. Bad bitch love the dab. She scrape wax off the slab. Blow smoke in my face. Shakes her ass on my lap. I'm on granddad perp. Did a few laps round Earth. Keep these kids going berserk. They know how ad-lib works.
Better do you, cause I'm gonna do me. If you do two, then I'm gonna do three. Everywhere that I'm seen, no, I keep it OG. You can ask to run away, everybody know me. I got that work, I'm putting in work. You gon' get this work, I'ma give them that work. We gon' make this work, I'll be giving that work. Sit and watch me work, yeah, I got that work. This is everything we dreamed it would be. They was looking at us crazy, we was doing it for free. Turn my itty bitty pipe dream to a cash crop. Rather shoot the moon and be remembered as a have-not. They never try it all. What you rhyming for? Nights turn the mornings full of caffeine and Tylenol. Never look back since my first 16. Immerse the scene and let them live through my first is the dream. We did it for 10 years without a royalty check. Got signed and proteges wanna come for my neck. Zip it down for your spouse, y'all catch with a killer mouse. Grew up 7 exits from Naughty and Giller House. Gained a following, fan by fans, hymns in the street. Anyone willing to hear, I was giving them heat. Since he star everything to my flesh in the dirt. This our year right here, watch these gentlemen work. Better do you, cause I'm gonna do me. If you do two, then I'm gonna do three. Everywhere that I'm seen, no, I keep it OG. You can ask to run away, everybody know me. I got that work, I'm putting in work. You gon' get this work, I'ma give them that work. We gon' make this work, I'll be giving that work. Sit and watch me work, yeah, I got that work. Work.
Overpower Productions.
Yo, yo, yo! What up, what up?
Welcome to Chopp Shop Radio, where nobody's here except us.
That's right, nobody's here, but we're gonna hold it down.
That's
Chopp
right.
Shop, Chopp Shop Radio. Welcome, welcome to the Chopp Shop. Brought to you by Tech 9, the Wu Worldwide DJ Coalition. Zoo Bully, Zoo! I'm your host, Showcast. We got Beth in the building.
Howdy.
We're holding it down. We got a couple people coming in. Kash and Nahbi could not be here. Unfortunately, but fortunately for them, I just got word that they're on their way to New York right now to a special event, so tune in for that. Chopp Shop 2.0 coming at you later on. Most likely be live. Check out Nahbi's page. So yeah, should be something real interesting. We got 211 Wall Street coming through in a little bit. They're on their way now. We got Richie Valley coming through and First Lady Royale. So they'll be our guests tonight. Yeah, doing hip hop, thank God. Yeah, a lady in the building.
Ladies in the building.
Uh-oh, we got a lady in the building, so watch out now, y'all.
It's gonna be some feminine action in here.
Feminine action. Yeah, there's been a lot of feminine action going on out there, man. So talk to me, Beth. What do you do nowadays, Beth? Let's get on Beth. Let's see what Beth does nowadays.
Basically, travel around and work out and work too much. How about you?
Yeah,
Exactly.
and work, especially work too much. Definitely
Yes.
working way too much. We working way too hard, y'all. It's Thursday. If you got it, pour it. If you got them, light them. Yeah, it's Thirsty Thursday. So
That sounded really boring. I guess we should kind of
liven it up, spice it up a little bit. Yeah, while we get the actual guests here, I know we ain't crazy and kooky and nothing. We ain't gonna do nothing silly like your regular hosts do, but we can get into some things like like what's going on in the world. There's a lot of things going on out there right now. We definitely don't do the politics, religion thing, but there's a lot of things going on with the politics. So just keep your ears in tune to that. That's going on. While I'm here, let me take some time. Universal Collective. I want to take some time out. Shout out my Universal Collective brothers. I've been reaching out to y'all. Individually, if I haven't hit you up, it's because I'm gelling in the background with the other brothers and trying to get as much accurate information as possible. We're going to talk about getting a little segment with Universal Collective News as far as what y'all getting into right now. Shows, albums, projects, community action, you know, things like that in your area, so that way all the people that are tuned in, if they're ever in your area, they can swing on by, show a lot of love and support, because at the end of the day, that's what we do. We're trying to support everybody, you know, locally and globally.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
Look out for that. The video later on, www.uzd.world. Tune in. Chopp Shop Radio goes up live. We got pictures up there. We got bios. Check out who your hosts are, who's the members. Check out who's doing the boards. Plenty of pictures, all archived interviews. That's up and going, so real proud of that. Kash did, he put in a lot of work. Kash and one of his other members there that really put in the time and the effort and the work to get this webpage really glowing the way it is. Nice. So happy about that. So
very happy.
Yeah, check that out. www.uzd.world. Another plug. And yeah, so
and
let's
it's
talk.
Easier to get to, right? Like before,
you
had to go from one place and go into another. And
right. You had to go to the link that brought you to YouTube. Then you had to play the YouTube stream. This one will get you directly right to the live show. So check that out. Like I said, we have bios. We're gonna have the shop coming up. We got some merchandise gonna be coming to y'all soon. Yeah, we got some real nice UZD t-shirts and hats coming up. Yeah, we got for the ladies and for the gentlemen. So
for the ladies.
And for the ladies. Yeah, so we're gonna be and for the babies. We gotta give you kiddie wear. You know what I mean? Because UZD.
I love kiddie wear.
We need that for the kids and for the youth, because the youth they coming up and they gotta know what hip hop is all about. It's not just music, banging and partying. You know, there's other elements to it, and that's what we're all about. You know, that's what the movement's about. Just kind of schooling the youth and letting them know that, you know, we got to stand together both on this music and outside of the music collectively to get our voices heard on whatever the subject is, whatever the subject is.
And that's what you do, and you guys are supporting each other. I was thinking, like last time, how cool that'd be.
Somebody in the rock and roll did that too, you know? And then, and I was thinking about the 80s and how rap stars and rock stars came together and did videos and music together, and I thought, wouldn't that be cool to, like, that would be the ultimate, to get back together again and, like, do some really cool music.
Like a lot of mashups.
Yeah, a lot of mashups like they used to be, you know? And
you don't see that too much.
No.
Stick to their lane and go their own way, and it kind of.
They don't stretch the limits anymore, right?
Exactly. Yeah, they don't push it to the limit. You know what I mean? Just like Tony Montana. You know, push it to the limit. Yeah, there's a.
I thought that would be kind of cool to have like a lot of rock and roll like groups supporting each other like you guys do, like the Universal, like. All over the country.
Kind of like the what's that, Lollapalooza and with Start the Four, and they have like the iHeartRadio. They have all these different concerts, different venues. But it's like you said, it's all the artists are individually presented, rather than actually having a venue and promote it as a mashup. You know, whether it be Kendrick and Coldplay, because they have songs together, but it's not like they touring together. But how badass would a concert like that be?
Right.
You know what I mean? And it would cater to all the genres. You get a new sound, you get a different Kendrick, and you get a different Coldplay.
And you get a bunch of people that probably never wouldn't have heard or listened to another form
of either.
Go to a concert and then you got twice as many merchandise being sold and twice as many, you know, CDs and CDs. Man, I'm dating myself already. But CDs, what's that?
CDs.
Can I have an album? I like albums.
What?
An album?
An elbow.
But I think, like, you know, I don't think there's a lot of times, especially as you get older, you get stuck in what you know.
Yeah.
And it's not, I don't think it's because of, it's not that we don't want to know, it's just that you just get comfortable, I think. As you get older, you get comfortable, and I think it goes with, especially with music, I think people get really comfortable in their music. And I think, like, something like that, like Aerosmith and and was it Run DMC? They did something, and it was like, boom, it was like this big, huge thing, and just like a tour like that to have two different. That's the ultimate, right? Jay-Z.
That mashup.
Absolutely. Yep.
That was a pretty dope album, and they had a video and a documentary on it, and I think they showed how collectively, how they kind of jogged off each other and how they worked. And
right.
It was like magic happening. It was something original. You never saw something like that.
Right.
Like before, it was just the mashup that was on DMC, and I know that I'm missing out, and there's been a couple of collaborations.
There's a couple more that I know, yeah.
But that's the one that kind of hits to mind, just as far as current, that can kind of relate with people out there, because they both know Jay-Z and they both know Linkin Park.
Exactly.
But to put those two artists in the room, you wouldn't think of it, but they kind of share that kind of that genre where they push it to the limits. Like they don't care to be outside the box and try that. Linkin Park always crosses that because their album, what was it called? I think it was the Reanimation was a lot. I think it was more of that hip hop rock vibe, more so than they're kind of like that rock. And yeah, rest in peace, Chester and Linkin Park. Great band. Rest in peace, Chester, man. Yeah, that shook the world up when he passed.
Yeah, you know? Absolutely.
So rest in peace as far as talking about Linkin Park.
Amen. I was thinking, like, if music does that, maybe people will do that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, like in the 80s, they got together, and you know, we had a camaraderie. I thought in the 80s we had more of a camaraderie. You know, like everyone. The inclusive thing, like what if it was cohesive, yeah, and art showed that, I think, and I think that if art shows it again, then you know there'll be more faith in that'll happen, like, you know what I mean?
And that's when you have to come collectively together, like you said, in order to have that strong and push behind whatever it is, whatever our motive is, whatever our agenda is, whatever our reasoning is. Individually, you're kind of like that silent, you're kind of like that one genre. But bringing another genre, now you bring in another collective, another mind state of people. Now you kind of gel on a certain topic, and then little by little you're kind of integrating each other, and then that kind of brings that force. So, yeah, kind of like how you put that. That's what we need to do, y'all. We need to come together collectively. Like, just stop playing out there. Stop seriously.
It's heartbreaking.
It really is.
And I think our art does reflect our culture, and the day that happens again, where we collectively do something together in art, I think that'll be like I don't know, like we can all breathe again. Like it'll
make that statement, it'll give some life, get that second, what do you call it, second wind?
Yeah.
Get that second
wind, like, you know, and the only way to do it is to do it together, I think.
Oh yeah,
you know,
and that's what hip hop and music in general, all music, rock, everybody.
Music brings people together.
It brings people together, you know, and that's why we use this platform. That's why we got the Chopp Shop to kind of bring everyone together, and integrate ourselves, and just kind of gel off each other's talents and kind of
support each other that way.
Exactly, going forward, you know, so that way we can make a stand, make a statement. You know, Rhode Island's already on the map. We got plenty of jobs that came out of Rhode Island. I just heard, if anyone's ever watched, check that out on Netflix, American Vandal. There's two guys who were nominated for an Emmy that wrote the script for American Vandal. They actually made American Vandal. Funny movie. Y'all that like just crazy, funny movies, like no point to it, but well written, well done, and they're from Warwick.
Really?
Two guys from Warwick.
Nice.
That's another one. You know, we got the Fairley Brothers. They did something about Mary and Me, Myself, Irene.
Yeah.
So they got a lot of their Rhode Island film base. We got Seth MacFarlane coming out of out of RISD, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing Family Guy, so a lot of this stuff is Rhode Island based. So we got a lot of hella talent in the entertainment business. You know, as far as you know. movie, so we have the voice at least on the main screen, and now we have the voice that we have to get out on the radio, and then we would have that media. So now, collectively, like we were talking about, we can make that happen.
We can.
Yeah, so let's try to make that happen.
Absolutely.
So as we've been ranting on, talking on our own, y'all been tuning in to the Chopp Shop. Again, like I said, we have some guests around there. We're probably in traffic. Providence right now. If y'all live in the area, y'all already know Providence is the place to be. There's construction everywhere.
Oh my God.
Everywhere. And there's still too many goddamn potholes. But there's a construction cone in every corner.
Yes, and it's not that big of a place in the main part. Yeah.
I'm saying it's like, what was I looking at? What did they say? I think Providence Island, y'all know, is just as big, I think, as Rhode Island. It's like 3 miles long, and Rhode Island only 13 miles.
Really?
Yeah, something like that. It's just ridiculous. That we can't get nothing done in this state, but you know, hopefully that turns around. We get the right people and right people in office that want to serve the community, not just serve themselves. And we can make that happen. The people have spoken. They know all these tickets, all these speeding tickets, all these gantries coming up. There's a lot. Rhode Island's pissed. Rhode Island's pissing a lot of people too out there. So come on, let's get on the ball.
You know what's funny is there's a sign up over here, over by the river. They're building a walkway for pedestrians, and I think it's for the state, but I think Brown has something in it, you know, because the South Street Landing is all theirs and everything. And it says on the board, it said, you know, the budget of it and when it's supposed to be done, which is September. And then it says on budget, but then it says 10 months behind on schedule. And I'm like, how can you be on budget if you're 10 months behind?
We're going to pay you.
Yeah. It's going to be like Boston. It's going to be like the bridge and the tunnel. It's going to take 50 years, and they're going to have to redo and bring in other people.
But meanwhile, people are going to get paid.
That's right. People are going to get paid, and they're going to have work forever because they're not going to finish their job.
Spring, summer, winter, fall, you're going to get paid. But don't look out for any walkways or bridges. That's not going to happen. There we go.
Cheers. Cheers to that. I always picture like all the construction guys, and they're all standing around like a hole in the thing. I always picture them, and they're all drinking coffee. And you drive by, and you're like, Jesus, if I work like that, I wouldn't even have a job, you know? And these guys have a job, and they're getting paid 10 times the amount of money that they should be getting paid.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to the unions.
Shout out to them union breaks. Yeah, I think we need to the Chopp Shop.
That's right. I think I need a raise.
Come on now, we need some drops. So we're gonna make that happen.
Actually, there's a good topic. Let's talk about unions, because a lot of people like there's a pro and and I was never really pro union. I'll be honest. I'll probably get a lot of slack for it, but
I'm sure you're not the only one.
I know, and I wasn't pro-union because we take advantage. I've seen government workers take a huge amount of advantage because they can't get fired. They just can't get fired. And when I was working at a university, there's the unions for the administration workers. And I was like, and so when you have a union in a university, you either pay the union fee or you pay the university a fee, but either way you have to pay a fee. And you have to pick one. So you can't be on both. You got to be on one. So and I really battled with it because I was not really for unions at the time, and so I went with the union because I didn't know what else to do. But then I heard, like, I was hearing horror stories about like the librarians kept getting laid off, and they kept like compared to other administrative work, I guess there was this huge layoff, and they kept laying them off. It wasn't like it wasn't.
These were union and university.
This was before the union, so yeah, this was before they got the union in, right? And then so finally the librarians got unionized, and then the rest of administration. So it was like a small amount of administrative workers were unionized, and then the librarians, which with this college has many libraries, so it was a lot. And then, so they got unionized, and then everyone else got unionized. And then I saw, like, there were issues that the unions are the only ones that could, like, help with. Like, if your manager hated your guts, you know what I mean? You weren't doing anything wrong. They just mediate. Yeah. So there were. I saw good stuff with it, right? There was a lot of pros. But then I go to another college, and they're fighting to get the union in. And so there was so much upheaval, and they were fighting. It was like some of the topics were so, like, they were fighting to roll over days so that another coworker, if they needed it because they had a sick relatives or something, they could take their earned time, which is great. But we don't even have a union, so you're kind of fighting for something like. So I guess when you go into negotiations, you have to bring a certain amount in first.
Correct. Well, you always want to have something,
right? And then you don't want to, but you don't want to come in with everything, right? Correct. Well, I just kept thinking like, and I just kept thinking like, yeah, but don't you think you should come in with like higher pay, like at least wage enough to live in the city where you're, like enough, work wage so you can live and not have to commute 2 hours, a day, 4 hours actually. Thinking if you 2 hours back, right? Because you're at least to be able to afford it, you got to go an hour and a half out of the city if you're not getting paid, right?
Exactly.
So and commuting is ridiculous. So don't you think, and I have to say that I was at an Ivy League, and then I went to another university that wasn't considered Ivy League, but it was very high, and so I went from like all the best, and all the benefits, the great benefits, That's right, the tier 1 benefits. So like half of my commute was paid for. They had their own dentist, so you went to the dentist, everything was free. Reimbursement, yeah. And then this place didn't have hardly any benefits and the pay was, and I was doing a job of 3 people for 1 pay, whereas the other job I was doing a good job for good pay. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting there going, so don't you think you should? I was like, and I just kept my mouth shut because I'm not part of I wasn't part of the planning union people that were bringing it in. But I was like, if you guys are fighting for that, then I can't. Like, you're not helping me.
Exactly.
Because I would love to give my sick time to someone if I'm not using it, but I don't even have like enough sick time. Exactly. So unions. So I've seen union work good, and I've seen it work bad, and then I've heard stories, and then also like government stories. Like I had a friend who worked at the very high end of the government archives, in the archives. And Library of Congress, yeah, kind of thing. And she was high end, and there was maybe 7 or 8 people in the office. One guy basically kept the job, get his kids through school, and he wrote his novels while he was at work and didn't do any work. And so everyone else, but no one would say anything. Right? And I was like, well, why don't you say something? And she's like, there's nothing I can do. I can write him up, but he's never going to get fired, ever. Never going to get fired. And I'm like, so the whole office is being brought down by somebody who hates his job and is not doing anything for anyone else.
And it's hindering on the benefits of
everybody else. And he can't get fired.
Oh, there goes James. James is in the building.
Hey, James.
What's going on, James? Long time, brother. We got 211 Wall Street coming through. They're on their way out. We said traffic coming from Boston. That's
you want to sit in and have a chat?
Mike Boston coming in with Rich Valley and First Lady Royale. So they should be stopping in any minute. Stick around. It's good seeing you, brother. Oh, okay. Yeah. In the background, y'all can see him over there.
Photographer James. He's fabulous. There he is.
There he is.
There you are. Everywhere.
That's it. Look him up. Mr. Wise Eyes. He's out there. Mr. Wise Eyes. James is he's definitely got a wise eye.
He's got a fabulous eye.
Check out the page.
Check out the page.
James work on there.
Yep.
Or Mr. MRYWISE.
Mr.
ISEYES.
Y'all heard it in the background.
Did you hear that?
Mr. WISEEYES. Mr. Wise Eyes.
Man, you got a memory.
It's pretty good. Thank you. Appreciate that. I think I deserve a little bit of that. Thank you. Yeah, you know.
Resilient people. I think most of them are people.
He went on location and a bunch of the guys out to New York to chill out. He went out to Philly. I think did you meet up with Philly? He went out there. Magneto. Oh man. Yeah. He shot some amazing. Check out the page. He's an amazing guy. Just as a person himself, man, he's just an amazing guy. But check out the page because his eye is beautiful. He takes some amazing shots.
He does.
You know what I mean? Here's to you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're on this together.
Yes, sir. Back to what we talking about.
That was what we were talking about.
Collective. That's happening. That's the universe talking for you.
Absolutely. That ain't us.
We didn't make that happen.
Nope.
I guess it was 3 years ago. Nahbi reached out to me. So.
Nahbi?
Shout out to Nahbi.
Nahbi?
There used to be an event at Harris Avenue that Mr. Slugs used to put on. He goes to the reggae with it.
Mr. Slugs. Hip hop kind of electric type.
Yeah, and I shot prematurely when I was on the bill that night, and Nahbi and some of the guys from the Collective. Universal Disciples were there, and then almost a year later he called me up because having 1 year anniversary of our show, you want to come in and shoot it?
Nice.
Yeah, that's kind of tough to forget.
And that's really the reason that I continue to come back as much as I can. Now I'm in my late 60s, I'm a white guy. And a lot of people, when I tell them that I'm official photographer for local Wu Tang Clan members. And Uncle Wu, I shot for him. I'm 3 years older than he is.
Right.
And shoot for the Universal Disciples, of course. And a lot of the events that happen, like at Alchemy and other places too, I shoot too, of course, the other groups in the area. And I personally don't listen to hip hop on my own. I enjoy all the performances. And I'm still continue to be fascinated by the culture, the real culture.
And I know what you mean by if you look at his pictures, you'll see.
Well, let's move forward.
Exactly.
Not the gangster stuff. That's not what it's about.
It's not. No, it's not. But I mean, sometimes it gets to that, and sometimes it's out of our control. It has to get to that. It gets to that. That's not the main motive. That wasn't Malcolm's motive. It's like that's not our motive. If it comes to it, sometimes people slip through the cracks, and then they gotta act right. But other than that, like you said, it has to be peace. It has to be peace. This ain't going nowhere.
You gotta take care of yourself. You can't take care of anyone else if you don't. Simple as that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's James.
Gotta walk the red road.
Yeah, some nice words blessing us with his journey with the universals, the disciples. You know, and as he said, you know, being Kash, Nahbi, and G's, being Worldwide DJ Coalition, he's got to meet a lot of people in the hip hop community that kind of help mold and shape our music lives as well as our personal lives, the way we go about things. Sometimes it's not a lot of what you see on TV, you know, all you see it's got to sell because it's entertainment value, but in the background, you know, these are some real humble dudes with some real responsibilities in life, real life, you know, real life you can do. So at the end of the day, when, like James says, to meet somebody like Papa Wu and find out, you know, that you're no different in age, and y'all kind of came up in the same way, y'all like the same, y'all gel together the same way. That's that cohesiveness that he's definitely talking about.
Core values.
Yeah, those core values. Those core values together, and that's what we're kind of getting at. It's not always just about the music. You know, the culture kind of keeps us held down.
I end up doing a lot of not just defending, but also giving people another perspective. I'm always happy to talk to people and let them hear my perspective of hip hop culture.
Yeah.
And if you see something right, something going to grow out a little bit.
You really think about things, huh? Yeah, because a lot of people stick to their lane. They just in one lane. They're afraid to kind of get out the box and experience the different elements.
Yeah, they still think it's what it was back in the 70s when. And a lot of that was driven by the media and the record companies.
Of course.
Obviously, you know, the record companies were losing out on, you know, tens and hundreds and maybe $1 billion over the years, and they did anything and everything sort of to destroy the culture.
Of course.
As opposed to helping and nurturing the good, healthy part of it. It was easy for them just to damn everything.
Exactly. And just kind of use it as their kind of tool for their needs and their purposes. So I understand, and it kind of dumbed everything down, and it just like I don't want to say like saturated, it's not the right word, but it kind of just put that like toxicity into it. Gave it that bad essence where in the long run, it's like he says, hip hop. I mean, there's 5 elements to the culture. So if you don't know, you better ask somebody. It's just not music, this community, this graffiti, this dance, this art, this poetry, there's so much, you know what I mean? So, I mean, really do your research. Hip-hop is not what you're hearing out right now. It's not just Molly popping and, you know, going out, I don't know, stirring all the stirring. I mean, that's the artistic. A lot of people they frown upon the music on the trap, and that's kind of their art, that's kind of their way of expressing themselves, just like how you said in the 70s and 80s, they had their form of expressing themselves. You throw down a cardboard box and you start breaking at the bus stop, you start breaking on the corner, you're coming up. Yeah.
Think about it.
Yep, and then to come out with the music, and you want to put out your music.
It's the only cultural branch that I can think of that actually just snubbed itself at the establishment and said, we're writing it, we're performing it, and we're going to produce it, and we're going to
own it, and we're going to own it.
No group of artists of any type, of any national level has ever done it.
No.
You know, there's some splinters of art like the Dadaists, and you know, back in the early 1900s and stuff like that.
But like you said, to go against the establishment, you just kind of say, no, this is what we're going to speak. This is what America granted us, freedom of speech, and to actually get into it and do what it is that we want to do and have our creative freedom to do it.
The whole poetry side, you know, is really important too, because that's where I see the most sharing. Because a lot of times, like I go to poetry slams, and most moderate, you know, mid to large cities have poetry slams. Encourage anyone who has not been. It's really profoundly heartfelt. A lot of what you're going to hear, a lot of it is about people who are in the margins. They're, you know, outcasts, discarded people in many ways, and a lot of it is them telling their stories. but there's a common thread most of the time that, you know, you keep on going, and you keep on, you know,
you gotta keep on
helping other people, and you know, try to be accepting of help that's available to you.
Yeah. That comes down to grace. You gotta be graceful. You gotta know when to accept the help and when to give the help. And a lot of times, be graceful. Because a lot of times we fail to be humble. We fail to know what humility is. A lot of us, as ourselves. So we really have to look at ourselves and ask ourselves, whatever it is that you ask, whether it's your God, the universe, to give you some of that humility, to be able to help out that person that is having trouble to get on the bus. You know what I mean? Whether they're older, whether they're younger, we have a disability, just to be there and extend that hand.
But not just that though. It's also like, you know, sometimes all you need to do is smile at somebody, save their life.
That's it.
So they could be having the worst day
and you smile at them.
And they might come off like an asshole to you because they do something a little inappropriate. Instead of, you know, having out like your fuse and you taking off on it, you're gonna dampen that fuse.
Yeah.
Give them a break.
Yeah, but even like walking across a bridge and someone looks like really low, just smiling at you, even if they don't smile back. It's you don't know. You don't know what kind of tough. Like everyone's walking a tough road. Everybody walks a tough road at one point or another.
Especially nowadays. You know, a lot of people have some sunny days, but there's always that cloudy day. And sometimes you notice it on people. You can notice it on the way they talk, the way they look at you. It could be a friend, a neighbor, it could be a stranger. Like you said, just a passerby. But just that one second that you take to say, hey, how's it going? Maybe that kind of throws that person, you know, off of whatever they're
off of what any kind of negative thinking, downward spiral kind of thing, and just their smile.
Yeah, because it'll kind of force them to open up and kind of be like, oh hey, how's it going? Because at the end of the day, that person, that stranger, whatever, really doesn't have a quarrel with you, but to be able to be there for that person in that time when no one else is, like you said, could mean a big difference. It could save a life,
or just showing up. I mean, if you just show up and do your best work, sometimes that is inspiring to someone else. Like, there's a guy at the gym, and I have a lot of health issues, and I have a deformity in my back, causes pain every day. I go to the gym all the time. But there's a guy there that I think he's either has MS or he's
like a muscular disorder.
Yeah, like something like, and maybe Parkinson's. I don't know which one. And he has a trainer and another woman that comes. And he comes in every day, and every little movement, he has to really. It's not easy for him. He inspires me. Not the guy that's the big muscular guy that's built weights and doing shows and all the stuff, or the woman that's perfect, you know, physique and everything else. It's that guy, because there's no excuse for me. It's harder for him.
He knows something that difficult that he knows that he's doing it just to handle it.
Right, and he does it because he's brave. He's a friggin' hero. He's a hero to me.
And at the end of the day, we don't know.
And he doesn't know that.
He's brave, and he's doing it for you.
Oh, look who's here! The brave of all braves, I think. Look at that nice haircut.
Oh, nah, they didn't get it yet. They didn't get him down here, so what's going on, man? See what happened. What's going on, James? What's up, James? What's going on, man? How you doing?
Look at that haircut.
Hey, look at fresh.
Look at his nice. Yeah.
My hair was tough.
Do you want your seat?
That hair was too hot for me, man. I was sweating like a fool. Couldn't help it, man. Take it off. It was like one of the little Russian hats. Yeah, keep me wearing them.
Some of those people in those Russian hats wrote some really good books, I'm telling you.
Really?
Yeah.
You like Russian books are better than American books? Arguably.
As good as, yeah. Even some of the poetry, I think.
Really?
Russian about knowing yourself best through other people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just short.
Yeah, that's
yeah, we brought it down a notch. We're making people feel.
Yeah.
We're gonna make them cry.
We can't give them that.
Yeah, we're gonna make them cry.
That Kash and Nahbi brings to the show. So
crying is good. Crying is definitely good sometimes.
Right, smiles and
There's
cries.
always good cries. Always in need.
I had a feeling that you was gonna have to be subbed in one day for us.
Good thing I wore my.
What happens when you call a substitute teacher?
Sub, come off the bench. Over there on the bench all the time, get in the game. We always told you to. I swear to God, I was thinking that too. I was like, we always told you to come and come and host with us, but you was like, yeah, I'll just watch.
Are you hearing that? Are you hearing that?
Hear that word?
So you might get tossed into. That's like
Mike's coming.
Training by fire.
Yeah,
that's the way to do it.
211,
yeah.
right?
I think she had enough training. She had enough training to watch it.
I've been watching
for like 3-4 months, and it's like. It's like I think it was Shy.
I'm like the little puppy at the door.
No.
Will you let me pee now?
It's like Sade, I think.
You want to lift your leg or you going to
It's like the singer Sade. I think she was a backup singer, and then one day.
So it's Sheryl Crow, Sade, and Diana. Wasn't Diana Ross too?
I don't know. It was somebody else I was thinking of that was more popular, but I couldn't think of who it was. But yeah, the backup singer couldn't come. But was it Whitney Houston? I think it was.
No, she was a model actually.
I think she sung a model. And the lead singer couldn't show up, so Sade took the lead singer's place.
Sade's awesome.
Yeah.
Love
and
Sade.
the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Yeah, we went
like
to
a
Sade.
sweetest taboo.
Thank you. Yeah, one of my favorites of all time. We actually went to go see it live. That was pretty cool.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. I think it was like 2013. I want to say maybe. The Lovers Rock tour.
How was it?
It was really good.
Yeah?
It was really, in Boston, we went to go see in Boston. It was John Legend and Sade.
Nice.
That was really good.
Nice.
It was funny on the way there, right? It was like, so my brother had took this girl. She was actually driving, and she's like this weird, crazy, like she's wild, like she's like like loud and stuff like that. So anyway, we're on the highway, and this guy going to Boston. It's got like stop and go traffic like this. So yeah, she's acting up, singing loud. So the guy, there was this guy. He was in like a drop top white, like Mercedes Benz or something like that. And he's looking at us, and he's looking at us like this, and he's looking at her acting fool. And I'm looking at her. I turn around, look at him, and he's like, he's driving, but he's looking at us. And he's like nodding his head like this, like the coolest dude in the world. I look up, and I see the van in front of him stop. I look back at him. He's still looking at us like this. I was like, here it come. Boom! Straight smacked it. I was like, keep going before we get stuck behind this traffic. And thank you, and Mr. Concert. We drove by, and after that, she was like this. She was trying to. Yeah, man, it was crazy. Nah, they got bigger ones than that. But these was actually on sale.
He loves that. He loves it.
No, I love it because it's on sale. The chickenware.
Everyone's like, check.
No, it's not on sale. Yeah, there's one store they got.
And he's leaner than me, and it's like pure sugar. It's like all sugar. It's sweeter than a chocolate bar.
Thursdays, only on Thursdays.
Yeah, only on Thursdays.
It's not all sugar. It has all the vitamins.
Oh, he's not all sugar.
Yeah,
no. And then he mixes it with Coca-Cola.
Yeah, but that's the only time I drink soda. That's the only time I drink juice.
On Thursday?
When if it has liquor in it.
Oh, okay.
If I don't have no liquor, I don't have any need for it.
You're still leaner than me, and I don't.
I'm just lucky. That's all.
You're just lucky.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
Mr. Lucky. There's the song.
Try.
Mr. Lucky.
Watch out.
That'd be different. Talk about stuff you're grateful for. I'm Mr. Lucky. Talk about stuff.
Mr. Lucky. I hear it.
Mr. Sandman.
No. I hear it.
But that'd be like that'd get people's ear. That'd get their attention. They'd be like, Mr. Lucky. They catch right on to him.
But you know what? If you kept saying that, you would be Mr. Lucky.
Yeah.
Supposedly, if you throw it back at the universe.
Supposedly it's a secret, but the secret's a book. I don't know.
A secret is not a book.
What am I talking about?
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
Now I'm interested. That's something that you pitch to a person. What's your idea? It's a secret.
And they were like, yes. What's the secret? I can't tell you. You have to buy the book when you produce it for me.
When's the book coming out? It's a secret.
It's a secret. Everyone's like, and isn't everyone more curious once it's a secret?
Yeah. So don't hold your. It's a secret, but don't hold your breath.
Right.
That's what gives it that value, that it factor. Like, ooh, I want to know now.
That's right.
I don't even care.
That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say about my film.
Secret.
When's it coming out?
It's a secret. Yeah.
Who's doing the music? It's a secret.
But don't hold your breath.
Don't hold your breath. How you paying for it? It's a secret.
But if you really want to know.
Yeah, man.
Yep. So I mean, like we were saying, I know we had coming close to that guest time. We were telling them that 211 was stopping by. They were going to be on
211.
Yeah. Richie Valley and First Lady Royale. They might be stuck in traffic.
Most likely.
Yeah. So I got a video ready to go. If you want to throw a video, unless you have some words, man, because you came in just now.
Yeah, you came in late.
What the haps? What's going on today? Where you going?
Where you going? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, we're going out to Brooklyn to Hands On, who is on Method Man's record label. We interviewed him last year too, out in Staten Island, Meth Lab.
Meth Lab studio, right?
Yeah, we interviewed him out there. He's a real cool dude, man. And he's having a birthday / like listening party or something out there out in Brooklyn.
Where?
So, I forget the name. It's hard. I can't even pronounce it. Shiknik. It's pronounced something like that.
If anyone knows.
Hold on. Chicken shit.
Chicken shack.
Give me a join me for my party at chicken shit.
After this, you going to New York? Like the Hutchinson.
Yeah, this
like everything else.
The shake. I don't know. Can you say that? At the bottom is in the white. Some of the S.
Oh, it's gonna be at the Shemansky in New York.
The Shemansky.
That's what. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Shemansky.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Right. All right.
Yeah, I was
what street is that? We gotta tell them so they'll come see you.
Yeah. So you in New York, you in Brooklyn, you were go to Shemansky, New York, 54 North 11th Street, Brooklyn.
Hands On birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Hands On birthday.
Method Man's hosting.
Yeah. Man behind a lot of great work. Method Man, a lot of new projects. Shout out to Hands On. Happy birthday.
Yeah, man, real cool dude, man. Yes, sir. And he gets a special happy birthday for punching Joe Buttons in the face. Cause I can't stand Joe Buttons. Can't stand Joe Buttons.
So. Happy birthday.
Well, I gotta take that back. I like Joe Buttons a little bit more ever since his podcast. He's not that bad.
You got him home with it. He's coming back.
Yeah, he does some crazy. He does some bugged out shit sometimes, but you know, he's an alright guy.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah,
I got it.
Shout out to Joe Buttons just for that Migos joint. That shit was hilarious.
Hi, Joe.
He was scared. He be scared. Like, you talking mad shit, then he get scared.
And then we go back up.
Yeah, he back up. But what did I say? What did I say? All right, then, if I said that, then that meant that. I'm like, God, man, this dude's a backpedaler. That's what we call a backpedaler. Every time he gets jammed up in something. He's
gonna call and want to be on the show.
You want to Joe Buzz?
Joe Buttons gonna call in?
Oh yeah. I would love to have Joe Buzz on the show.
We don't have a call in.
Well,
maybe that's what we should get.
See, Joe Buzz try to fight me. You know what I'm saying? Because he think like he won't backpedal. They try to get tough. I'm like, hell yeah, I wish. But the other dudes he's scared of. He like, you know why? But no. Nah, he won't apologize. He just circle his way around, like you know, try to clean it up a little bit, clean up his mess. That's what he does. You know,
makes a mess and cleans it up.
Kinda, yeah, before he get beat up. So you know, he just
garbage man.
Yeah, he is.
No, garbage man only picks up trash.
He makes it.
He throws it down.
Throws it. And then sees what happens.
If he throws it down, he throws the trash down.
So that's actually more of a. That is a good psychological analyzation. No, there's a system there.
Oh, there is a system.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Chaos. They like chaos.
Yeah.
But they don't like to get into trouble.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they can't function without the chaos.
Oh yeah.
You keep throwing them out, but you're not helping Joe Budden's case. So
I know, Joe. Joe, darling.
He probably want to talk. Sit down and talk back. You're exactly right. I didn't talk.
I do love chaos. I need some help.
I need to talk to you. Need to talk to you more.
I can help.
Yeah, he's like chaos, but he don't like confrontation. That's what it is. Like, you know, everything's all funny games and somebody come after you and it's like, oh, you know, I didn't really mean it like that.
I'm wondering if, as a child, psychologically speaking, that to get attention,
do something.
Create chaos, and then finally get attention, but it's negative attention, freaked him out. And so it was such a constant pattern that's what it is.
Possibly true.
I'm gonna start some shit, then I'm gonna pop some popcorn, sit back and watch it.
I'm gonna start some shit, but then I'm about to get this beat. I'm like, no, mommy, no, mommy, no. But Linda, listen. Hold on,
Mama, now you gonna let her take me, mama?
Oh yeah, that was funny as that. When little kids stole the money, yo man, that was hilarious. Anytime you cry with your mouth open, you know, you're desperate. You're desperate. You're scared to death.
Do men actually cry?
You sure did.
Yeah, you cry for your mom when you least suspect that you in jail. You're like, mama, I'm getting hit by a car, mommy. Yeah.
That's the go-to.
You cry for your mom when she can't help you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mom, you know she can't help
and she's like, whack you on the side of the head.
Get your ass up out of here.
Get your ass in here. You should know better.
Hey, I remember one time when we got, well, my friends used to steal and shit. I never stole because I was always up like, I'm gonna get caught if I steal. But they steal stuff from me because we always do shit like that. We had money, we get this stuff for everybody. So they used to go steal from Annie Hope out in Cumberland. And like they had all kind of like sports apparel and stuff like that. So I knew he was gonna steal, but they had been stealing there for so much. As soon as we walked in, they called the cops. As soon as we walked into the Annie Hope, they called the cops because they knew he was coming to steal. So by the time they stole stuff, by the time we get out, they're waiting for us. The cops are waiting for us. Like we walking out, the cops are literally walking in. The lady's like, that's them right there. So we get in the car, we get arrested and everything. I was like 16, 17, and we were talking shit. My friends talking shit to the cops. We rappers and this and that. We gonna be busted by the cops. We just talking stupid, whatever. So my mom picked us up. The cops was like, he wasn't stealing. He was with his friends or whatever. My mom was like, yo, you know there's gonna steal? Like, yeah, I know there's gonna steal. Bow! Smack, boom.
You get one just the same.
Yeah.
Hey, I think we got our guests here. I'm so excited.
211, Mike Boston in the building. 211 Wall Street.
Wait, should we put on a video and
get to them? We'll go to a video, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get the video and then we'll be back.
Yeah, man, don't forget.
Oh, I put this on speaker.
Prepaid collect call from
this real life.
Correctional Institution.
Facts. Free cousin. Free flop the borrower. You know we accept charges. Real niggas do real things. I put money on the phone, put money in the books, like a real nigga supposed to. You feel me? You see them chicken in the videos, niggas do it for real. What up, Cuzzo?
Something really wrong with me, man. Like, for real. I ain't got no feelings. I don't call nobody. Besides my kids, I don't fuck for real. I don't really give a fuck about nobody. I only really care about the guac. And niggas think they gon' catch me slipping. I keep the Glock so they know. I don't really give a fuck about nobody. I only really care about the guac. And niggas think they gon' catch me slipping. I keep the Glock so they know. And it's the reason why I said hope. Niggas could catch me slipping, but I hope they don't. I keep that pole on me, make sure they won't. But Poppy just FaceTime me, told me come home. Damn, they like, why you gotta live this life? When I'm out at night, you know I'm grilled with the pipe. In the trap, got the dope, stop in the rice. Turn around, cause I just seen one time. Damn, I don't really give a fuck about nobody. I only really care about the guac. And niggas think they gon' catch me slipping. I keep the Glock so they know. I don't really give a fuck about nobody. I only really care about the guac. And niggas think they gon' catch me slipping. I keep the Glock so they know. I don't fuck with nobody, not my pops or my mother. I'm a cold-hearted motherfucker. Then my baby mother wish I would've used a rubber. Goddamn, man, I really hate that motherfucker. Damn, man, I really hate that fucking bitch. Always keeping me away from my kids and shit. Can't wait till the day that I get rich. I'ma pull up in a big body Benz. I don't really give a fuck about nobody. I only really care about the guap. And niggas think they gon' catch me slipping. I keep the Glock so up they know. I don't really give a fuck about nobody. I only really care about the guap. And niggas think they gon' catch me slipping. I keep the Glock so up they know. I need it now, I ain't with the weigh-in. I'm raising up so they think I'm levitating. Getting all this money, got everybody hating. The niggas I thought was real, they was really faking. All them niggas went turn left. Happy it was before I got the check. Damn, everybody showed me respect. With a taker on my neck, just by my chest. I don't really give a fuck about nobody. I only really care about the guap. And niggas think they gon' catch me slipping. I keep the Glock so they know. I don't really give a fuck about nobody. I only really care about the guap. And niggas think they gon' catch me slipping. I keep the Glock so they know. I don't really give a fuck about nobody. I only really care about the guap. And niggas think they gon' catch me slipping. I keep the Glock so they know. Nobody. I only really care about the guap. And niggas think they gon' catch me slipping. I keep the Glock so hard they know.
What's going on, man? And we back, you know what I'm saying? Got my man Mike Boston in the back. Chilling, all the way from guess where? Boston. How did you guess? But we got our guest on for today, you know what I'm saying? 211, part of 211 Wall Street. We had 211, was that last week? We had the first half of 211 last week. Now we got the second half of 211, you know what I'm saying?
My brother Richie Valley, First Lady, Gal, we all usually everybody, we all want solidarity right here. That's what the purpose of this, like, one of the purposes is subservient to the other truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, truth being that we here, my brother Kash, you know what I'm saying? My whole Chopp Shop.
So explain to people who don't know what is 211 Wall Street and where is 211 Wall Street?
211 Wall Street, a goddamn movement, man. We legendary, bro. Basically, what it is that 211 started off as Blizzard, Dope Grizzly, and Ernesto Mendoza.
Shout out to
Dope Grizzly actually met in high school. Funny shit. He ain't shared his story. I'm mad he didn't share his story. The way we met was in high school, and basically Kash was like, I was one of the nicest niggas in Boston, and so basically, you know, Riz's people was like, yo, I know another cat that's the nicest nigga in Boston, so we was in the Jeremiah E. Burke High School. We sat down and we
that's what the young people got murked last year, you know what I'm saying? A couple of young people were killed right in front of the high school, you know what I'm saying? My own family.
For sure, but so we battled that shit out, man, for a couple of lunch periods, man.
Niggas bunking bunked the whole lunch to get that.
We was getting it popping.
Niggas skip class to get that battle on all that.
And they couldn't come up with who the winner was, man. But in the end result, man, we was all the winner, man, because 211 Wall Street was formed, man. And we are, and have been, and will always be the hottest shit that ever came out of Boston. We just are.
What section of Boston do you guys consider 211 Wall Street?
Common Square. Common Square all day. day, man. We feel Southern Ave, man. But the truth of the matter is, man, we doc kids, man. So we everywhere, man. We all the way from Charlene, man, with the government and the bodega team, man. We all over the place, man. We all boss thing. You know what I'm saying? We walk everywhere. You know what I mean? Without clutching our nuts, nigga, and our heads held high. You did what I'm saying?
Word. Yeah. So how you guys like? You want to say something?
Yo, L, what's up? What you doing out here?
First lady.
Yeah, ain't nothing, you know. I'm just moving with the movement. You feel me? I'm getting to
okay,
it.
it's fine. Pick it right there.
Move that microphone towards yourself.
Yeah, it's alright. That's fine. You got right there. Pick us everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? So how'd you
who are you?
Who are you?
Who are them?
I've been here, first of all. I've been here.
I'm new.
I'm new. So how'd you become a part of 2 11? You know what I mean? How'd you fit in there, especially as a
family, and I've been here. I just let the older niggas get to it first, and then when I felt like I stepped in.
It's definitely the time for female rappers. You know what I'm saying? They're growing up, and some of them are better than the guys. You know what I'm saying? So
a lot better than the guys. A lot better than the guys. You know who I'm talking about.
How do you think you fit in? Like with a group of like guys. Like,
I mean, I don't think I need to fit in, like I said, with family. It's all been a movement. It's always been a movement. So I just follow the old niggas' footsteps and just joined the movement. And they just inspired me, so I'm here now.
What makes your style like different from like
because I'm me. That's it.
Nobody else can you better than you, right?
That's it.
Flush.
Young man Slime over there. Slime, you want to talk to me? You know what I'm saying? No? Slime got warrants? I got warrants. I don't want to say
He next.
What's going on, man? It's like you wanted the younger generation, the next gen of
I want to introduce like. It's funny as you don't need no introduction. It's Mike Boston. Coming from Boston. My bro from Atlanta. That's my bro's son, bro.
I heard him talking to that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what part of Boston are
He over here telling us the truth that's in the way that they see it. And I see that it don't fall out of alignment with the real.
You see his music. You see him in his music. When he hears music, you see him.
And it's so
what brings you all to Boston, New England, you know what I'm saying, from Atlanta?
I'm actually from Boston. I was in Atlanta for like a couple of years. Now I came back.
Different environment.
That's where the accent come from?
Yeah.
I was born in Detroit, and I moved when I was in New York. I moved back to Detroit, and I came out here. I moved here after I had it, actually, you know what I'm saying? That shit come fast, like a year. You know what I'm saying? So what kind of music you do? Do you do like the old school, not old school, but like the old school type rap, or do you do like more trap, more drill type shit?
More like trap. I don't really take music that seriously. Like I'm not in a position to, but I am. I'm gonna take it.
With the two of them Wall Street moving we have with Richie Valley, my baby right here. That's Richie's. That's our baby. That's the 211. That's Richie's.
Well, guys, I have to go. I'm sorry.
Baby, I need you now. Oh.
I'm telling the truth. I'm sorry, guys. I have to go. I have to go to Brooklyn. I'll be out in I've been on like 211 every once in a while. What's just popping? Yeah, a little bit. I'll be out there, man. I'll see you guys out there. You know what I'm saying? No problem.
It's not about love, man.
No problem, man.
I
mean, Showcast will definitely, take over and ask you some good questions. You better ask some crazy questions.
All day.
I'll give my best. All right. See you later. All right, guys.
See you later. Nice to meet you.
All right, buddy.
I ain't trying to win, so Kash had to go. Yeah, you and I, we had it.
Kash had to exit the building, but that's all right. We're gonna resume. We took off. So tell me, I know what's your influence? I want to know that. Where you get your
Oh, bro, I'm old school with that shit, man. Man, it's Pac. It's for me. It's Pac, Biggie, Scarface, man. I grew up on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to that old funny ass shit they be really playing these days. So you know, at the end of the day, that's where my influences came from. But it don't matter where your influence come from. It matters, you know what I'm saying, what your style is. It matters what you trying to put out there, what you trying to display. And that's what the other shit is. You know what I'm saying? I just happen to get my motivation from the people I got it from, and that would be Pac, Scarface, and Biggie. That's for me.
Not for nothing.
Not for nothing.
Me. My influence came from my big cousin. Before he started rapping, he started off with the drums, and then it went from there to instrumentals, everything. Yeah, that's when I was sitting up, waking up late at night. When he's like, wake up, so I can watch him play the drum, and it just started. There you go. That's that natural. That's it.
Without my dude Slime, I'm pretty sure the influence came from somewhat, but
who's your influences right now?
I don't really have my dad. Like my dad, he obviously because I kind of grew up making music. So then when I moved to Atlanta, that's when he like kind of set it off, like with the trap and all the other stuff.
I got a lot from my dad too. You know what I mean? You know, my dad grew up playing a lot of vinyl, a lot of Spanish albums. At the end of the day, he was a DJ too. So first he put me on to like Jungle Brothers, Bass, you know, a lot of old school guys. Branching off that. Can I just real quick, since we're saying that, shout out George Brown, used to be known as the Wolfman in South Carolina. My pops was the DJ also, so that's why I know about the Temptations and Percy Sledge and shit like that. Without my father, I'd be nowhere in this music game, and I love you dearly, Pops. I know I ain't did you too proud in these days. I'm trying to get it under control, but you know I love you dearly. It is, it's all about you, Daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gotta show us, because that's where we came from. That's where we are.
We kind of came off of that, and that's what keeps us on strength. That's what kind of keep going forward and branch off of that, and that's how, like you're saying, you get the influences from that, you get it from the culture, from the young era, the Biggie, the Pop, Scarface, you know, so that kind of molded you into the style that you created for myself, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was getting. That's what I was getting. That's what I kind of wanted to know where your influence came from. It has a lot to do to what you put out. Exactly. It's everything. It has everything to do with it. It has everything to do with it. Because if we wasn't letting that direction, it wouldn't be nothing that we'd be able to say. And we're not gonna spit shit that ain't real. Like we just not gonna. So when you hear us talk about gun button your ass, nigga, don't slip up. You know what I'm saying? And whatever else. What we talk about, what we talking about is real. But at the same time, we in a place where we trying to show these kids that it's another level to this shit. You know, this is our outlet, and I just want to say this because I've always wanted at least some way to say this shit. This is our outlet, man. This is what we say. So when we get up there and be like, fuck the police and this, that, and the next, we do this instead of doing the shit we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because we grown out of that shit. You dig what I'm saying? Don't mean we not capable of doing the shit. But at the same time, man, this is our outlet. So you know, all y'all niggas is trying to censor us and this, that, and the next, man. Let us be, man. Let us do what we do, man. We speaking what we want to speak, and we using this shit as a craft, and we using this as a way of relief.
Everybody else get on what they want to do, saying what they say, when they saying nothing, but you know.
So people that got something to say, speak.
It is, and that's what this platform is. That's what the Chopp Shop is that platform. So what y'all gotta say goes out there, and that's what we're trying to pass on. That's what we're trying to influence. This is the time now. If you have a voice, you got to put your voice out there, and collectively, as 211 Wall Street is collectively, because you know I met a couple 211 Wall Street, like Wall Street, so we other rest and shit. And that's what it's about. Shout out to 211, man. Big brother Blizzard, the whole squad, man. Ernesto Mendoza, shout out to the team. You heard me? That's it. And as a team, collectively, y'all making those moves, and you're kind of putting that voice out there, like you said, to school the youth. Because at the end of the day, you gotta put in that truth, because that's what they see. At the end of the day, they see in the guns popping, they see in the violence, but you you gotta mold it too and put that artistic vibe on it and let them know that it ain't about that. Like you said, there's always another lane and there's always another choice. And that's what we have is choice.
Our whole shit right now is fixing what we broke. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm speaking to all so-called OG niggas that's out there, man. We out here fixing what we broke, man. We made this. We put our hand in this fuck up too. So I mean, let's put our hand in the situation where we fixing this, man. Let's fix this, man. Cause these are our babies, man. Our babies are big now. Shit, my baby's 6'2", bigger than me. So it's like, yo, real shit. We gotta get back out here and fix this shit, man. And it ain't nothing to do with being a punk and none of that other shit, man. But we out here, it's time for us collectively, not only as black people, we the lower class. It ain't no more black, white, Puerto Rican, none of that shit. We the lower class, nigga. But if you lower class, you will make a certain amount you lower class. You already know. You dig what I'm saying? It's us. You dig what I'm saying? It don't mean us against them. That mean it's us that we need to build each other up more so we get that money too. Because we need that more, nigga. And that's all it's really about. At the end of the day, 211 Wall Street is basically, I'm sure you know 211 means armed robbery. And Wall Street is the corporate. So I bring the corporate while Riz brings the armed robbery, which I like to dabble in. I used to. Anyway, back in the day. Robin Hood. You already know. We need heroes like that. We need heroes about. So that's where you get 211 Wall Street from. So it's never misunderstood or never needs to be asked again. It's corporate armed robbery. We're not out here robbing our own. We out here robbing the motherfuckers that need to be robbed, and we giving it back to them. And when we say robbery, before y'all get all out of hand and shit, we don't mean taking what's ours. We don't mean physically out there robbing people. We mean we physically educating ourselves, we building ourselves up, we building each other up, and we taking what the fuck is ours, and we taking it for real, for real.
Well, hey, and I gotta back up my brother Richie Valley, you know what I'm saying? First off, like, shout out to the queen from 211 Royale, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give that up. Shout out, man, you need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, my brother Richie Valley talking about something that has to do with a lot of historicity. And the fact that we got to be here with my brother Showcast, who has been such an instrumental.
Who gave us love.
And his music is impeccable.
Love.
You can't get past that, you know what I'm talking about?
And I got a chance to hear it. And I got a chance to hear it and never knew who he was beforehand. And I'll tell you that you got a fan in me, nigga, for real.
We got a show tomorrow in Brockton at Pisces Lounge.
Okay.
We have another one in New Hampshire Saturday at Cloud 9. Shout out Chrissy Bruscato. Shout out my brother Richie Valley who set the whole thing up. You know what I'm saying? But like, we doing the whole thing in Brockton like because of the camaraderie for our own peoples. And my UZD, everybody, we just love each other. We can do whatever we want to do. It's different. It's a little bit different from the Wu.
And we will. Now we're not like Wu Tang.
It's a little bit different from the Wu.
And we love Wu Tang.
We get to be our own selves. And those are our people too. We're 10th Chamber, Wu Tang. You know what I'm saying? But on top of it, I get to chill with my own peoples. And my peoples get to chill with my peoples. And they got to chill with their own peoples. And nobody got smoke. Nobody got blow. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got blow with each other. No smoke. Talking about,
and we doing it collectively.
We doing it collectively. Wow.
That's
what we're talking about at the very beginning of the show. We're talking about collectively. We have to do this as a collective.
As a unit.
There you go. There is no black, white. There's no more lines or colors like me. Like you know what I mean? Like what you guys were saying, that there's lower class and there's upper class. The middle class done got wiped away. So
no middle class. No middle class.
No, there ain't no middle class. There's no middle class. Lower class. Exactly. You either up or you down. So if you're down, then you need to get together. So because if you want to come up, then you need to get together. That's the only way you're gonna come up. There's a whole lot of glass ceilings up there we gotta break through. And we're gonna do that. It's collective.
That's what my man's talking about.
When we're talking about armed robbery, I don't want to take words out of your mouth, but I think that's what you mean. 211. That's what it is, man. So
watch out. They're coming.
Watch out. They're coming, man. If you're in the Brockton area, come check out the fam, because yo, they really gonna put it down. If you're in the Brockton area, you already know, come through. If you're in New Hampshire, I don't care where you at in New Hampshire.
And I want to caution you, you're going to hear his music that has caused us to be able to stand up as well as we do.
There you go. So if you're in Cloud 9, I don't care. If you at the Hamptons, come down to Cloud 9. I don't know where you are.
Right on the beach. We're on the beach. We're on the beach. On the beach. Kicking our feet up in the sand. We're going to perform.
Okay.
And then
Excuse me, I just want to mention, my name is Rich B. I'm newly single. I like walks on the beach and nipple rings and fishing at wife beaters and shit like that.
There you go. This is the part. This is a segment of the show. We like to call the
He said this.
Oh yeah, we got it. We got it. Listen, you ain't got to call no 188 number. You ain't got to get up with farmersonly.com and none of that shit. I'm in the hood right now. Like, you can meet me outside. Like, we can smoke something. Like, we can get 25 or something. We can get shit popping. Shout out to and I definitely want to. And this is on a serious note, real talk. I want to shout out Mike Boston, man. This is a man that literally, since I was a child, has been a legend in my neighborhood. And this shit is real. This ain't no, you know what I'm saying? This is a man that's been a legend in my neighborhood throughout my crew, all of that. And when I finally got a chance to meet him as a young man, we couldn't connect on the level because I wasn't on the man's level, you know what I'm saying? I was a youngin'. So to be sitting up in a radio station right now with this man who the only thing I can deem him is a phenom. This shit amazing, man, and I love it. I'm up in here. I'm with my favorite cousin in the fucking world, Miss Royale, who is definitely the queen of this whole shit. She about to take over completely. We about to sit back and kick our feet up. I'm in here with my son, you know what I'm saying, Slime Munchie, and he's amazing, man. The kid make me prouder every day. Nonchalant in a motherfucker. He costs me money, but I swear, man, just to be here with the people that we here with and be getting the love that we getting, man. Like 211 Wall Street definitely shows appreciation, man. And if you ain't music fiend, you ain't shit, you heard?
MUSICFEEN.com. Musicfiend.com.
Okay. And / if not FUCK.YOU, and that's how we feeling
all the way in.
211 Wall Street, no holds barred. You heard me? It's Rich V, man, and we out here, and that's what we do, baby.
Yo, Royale, what we did today?
We did a lot. We did a lot of shit for the community. It's a beautiful thing to see young boys out there doing what they do, whether it was poetry or how they felt, whatever they wanted to let other people know what they was feeling on their mind. It's a beautiful thing. And not everybody's gonna listen, but who cares? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. It doesn't matter.
What's the name of that latest track, yo? So what's them bars I heard you recording in the studio? We got producers.
Yeah. Well, first off, because I know we getting close. I just want to let you know we're getting close to cut. So before we get into that, I want to know your handles. I want to know, you know what I mean? Everybody knows 211 Wall Street, but I don't know where can they find you, where can they find you, where's your ads, where's your face, where's your dots. Start with Slide right there. Yeah, because we want to.
And make sure y'all
you bring that mystery life so everybody knows we want to know about you.
Too, you heard?
Yeah.
So follow.
You can find me on Comedy Store.
Okay. You see my youngin', that's my youngin'. That's right here.
That's how we do it.
Shout out to shout out Cleveland Avenue, shout out Keys, shout out Kirby, Jay, all of them, my little brother, everybody.
Yes.
First Lady Royale.
Lady Royale. Follow me on Instagram, LA/QB. Facebook, Warner Model, my government. Take that. Message me, DM me.
That's how we feel.
And I hit you.
Alright, there it is. Hey, yo, this Rich V, fuck that. Follow them, you'll find me, nigga. You don't need to find me, I find you first. You heard me? Rich V, 211 Wall Street. 211 Wall Street. We look good while we're doing this show. I wish y'all could see us. But I got a beautiful radio face.
Y'all want to see that radio face? Y'all go to www.usingit.world. But right now, this is that part of the show, you know, where well, first of all, I don't want to cut off Mike Boston.
Shout out Mike Boston.
Mobile Screw.
We love Mike Boston.
That's only because he's the biggest dude in the room. Ain't nobody scared of Mike.
UZD.world. That's where you're gonna see the first entendres. What's going on here? My brother Showcast is talking to me about the truth. But you could also check me out at CNN / Mike Boston. You can also check me out on such stations as NBC Nightly News. Lester Holt.
Mike Boston's opinions are not necessarily the opinions of the rest of
you can check me out on
disclaimer.
Check me out on Hey, check us out also on WGBH Channel 2, Channel 6, Channel 11. You know what I'm talking about?
We ain't gonna be in none of them places.
Mobile Stew. MOBILESTU. The umlaut often works.
Baby, I need
umlaut is the U with the 2 dots at the top of it.
Oh, the umlaut, the 2 dots. There you go.
Umlaut.
Okay.
But yo, real talk. Shout out my collective. Shout out my people. Philly down in Philly. Peace Project. My people's up in Canada. You know what I'm talking about? All of my
universal
all the way around.
Man, I get a little emotional about it because like we're the only ones that I know that's doing it like, and we are making a proud decision to do it together.
And there it is.
You know what I'm talking about? So we get to be here and share this whole thing on the Chopp Shop Radio. I'm talking about.
And it's good
outside of that,
positive.
211 Wall Street, UZD. That's Mike Boston rock with both of them. It might be a little confusing to you because like the RZA was with the Grave Diggers and the Wu Tang Clan. Like I start and finish together with us. We don't play these games. We don't cross lines. They never see no things. All you see is that they're gonna sell one record for a couple $1 million.
And we've been this since kids. This ain't nothing new. This ain't a business venture. Like I think the main thing to understand about 211 Wall Street, we're not a business venture. Like we trying our hardest to be artists. Like we trying to do something positive. We started off collectively as a squad. I mean, each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? Build one, kill one, whatever fucking is necessary. But at the end of the day, we have grown. We've grown to be men, and I love it. We've grown from young punk-ass thugs. We've grown to be men and women. And women. You dig what I'm saying? And we've grown to be people who's more concerned about what's going on in the hood and all that extra shit. Mike Boston just gonna take a call while I'm talking.
That's my cousin Charlotte.
Cause he ignorant.
But I also wanted to say, yo, we're live on the air.
I'm gonna just put the mic to you.
Put
it on speakerphone. She might as well speak. Fuck it.
That's my cousin.
Look at Deani. Let her get shout out.
Hold on. She from Boston too.
No, you
say that. Shout out. You live on the radio right now.
You live, what up?
Live on the Chopp Shop Radio.
Gotta be ratchet like you usually do.
Take off.
Hey, this is the Boston on the phone right here. No, this is my cousin Shayla. Shayla, she's one of the main people.
I know you my new favorite cousin.
So she has had a lot to do with Bonnie Boston, who's gotten her first scholarships, free scholarships to go to school because her bull, her discipline was because that's one of her role models.
Let's go.
She's 17.
Let's go.
She's going all the way. You know what I'm talking about? But Shayla has been instrumental in that whole profile.
And that's what 211 Wall Street is about right there. That's what we about now. So it's interesting to see what we used to be about and what we about now. That's what we about now.
It's the evolution, like you were saying. You know,
that's what make us happy now.
Exactly.
Hey, girl.
Don't get it fucked up.
I know you're talking to your cousin, but I really want to get to the part of the segment of the show, you know, because I'm filling in the original host, Kash and Nahbi. You know, I'm the guy behind the boards and everything, but this is the part of the show, you know what I mean, where they actually, you know, they ask the guests a question if you have to get to New Orleans.
I want to go. Somebody bring me there. Somebody bring me there.
Mike Boston,
I know about Bourbon Street.
Mobile Stew got to get Bourbon Street.
I actually have.
There's a Bourbon Street on New Orleans down there is known for a lot of things. Like there's main things on Bourbon Street. Do you know what that is?
I think I heard about Bourbon Street out there. Bourbon Street's the most
dangerous. What's on Bourbon Street?
Cities and beans.
It's with the Mardi Gras. I don't have none, but I'll be out there.
So yeah, New Orleans, there's also on Bourbon Street, there's what they call bars. Rhode Island bars, Boston bars. So this is part of the show where the guests, you come on here, I want you to spit some bars, I want to hear something, I want the world, because you're in the world right now, you're in world platform, you're in 9 different countries, you're like, hey y'all, yeah, yes sir, hey y'all, niggas get pistol whipped with the guns they pull. We clap out, class out like a Sunday school. Mash out, cash routes, let your guns get fooled. You act out, asked out, you miss Monday too. Fuck dreams, y'all run with that Sunday crew. Live screams, learn quick with the gunplay do. Rich feet lay back, let the gunplay too. Game set match, nigga, let the gun play you. We runs out, guns out, this is Boston, bitch. With a crime rate you can get lost and quick. We keep 8s on the waist and them Timbs and Tide. These streets pack heavy in the crimson tides, and niggas never want war when their men can die. Cut spit more poison than benzodine. Niggas cold and it busts, it's a friend of mine. Be mash, these streets is the end of time. It's 211 Wall Street, motherfuckers. 211 in the building. Bars. Oh, okay.
We're going down. It's nummy. It's nummy. It's nummy. It's nummy.
I have some so cocky, cause knocks wanna knock me. Innocent pumping when niggas can't stop me. We the next most dangerous thing to the army. Jake such the tools in the car seat. Catch me looking for a seat. I'm in the club off the pink yellow tape, run around with a Barbie. Underworld gentleman. Underworld cinnamon. Holes through your chest, they can hold your assembly. And she's 2 in the room. He's 2 inches. The kid flip what from cocaine and split.
Yeah. Lady. I'm sorry, she would have gave you more, but I gave it a signal. You can't have no more from her album. You can't have no more from her album.
Her say no.
Some from mine, but
her say no.
Okay.
You dig?
Okay, yeah.
Man, it has been a pleasure, man. The love that we received here at Music Fiend, man, it has been a pleasure, man. I ain't never experienced a love like this one, so that's beautiful, man.
Shout out James Lestowski, bro.
I appreciate
James Lestowski.
I don't know all the names.
James
Lestowski. Who that is? Yeah.
He about to depict.
He's been a heart. He's been a heart since we've been here. Every single person, this lovely young lady that's over here on the audio.
Shout out to Beth on the boards. He had to come off the mic for a little bit.
And that's just real. And we gonna work together, and we gonna get this shit done, and we gonna put it down for Boston, Rhode Island. We gonna put it down for New England, and it's just as simple as that. New England's not next, it's now. So understand that. And all you ATL ass, dancing ass niggas, I'm sorry, they might want to edit this shit out. I done lived amongst you for 6 years.
Take all that color shit out your
all that, and loosen your fucking pants up. And everybody can't have dreads. The whole damn crew can't have dreads, bruh. Like real shit, cuz everybody don't need gold teeth. It ain't made for a song, bruh. But I'm just saying, everybody had their fucking time. It's been New York, it's been LA, it's been Atlanta, and we've loved y'all. Don't get it twisted, man, and try to take this shit out of context, man. It's all love. We supported you, and we listen to you, and we get with you too. But just understand, sit the fuck down. Boston ain't next. Boston is now.
Right now.
And that's it. It's Boston Mass, man. If it ain't 617-774-508, now I mean 781, man, sit your ass down, man. It's our time, you heard?
Shout out 401 too.
401.
That's where we at, the 401.
Yeah, so
Chopp Shop Radio. You already know it's about that time. We gotta come to a closing. But before I do, I know we went down the line here. Get something. You
gotta get some of that.
You wanna get something in there?
We saving him for later.
You know what? I respect You know what? That's the
That's the suspect, nigga, right there.
That's that mystery.
When he come through, we gonna know. Slime ain't gonna spin nothing for the moment.
Alright. So
you already know. Shit is. Hey, hold on. Hey, yo,
this has been a good ass interview, yo.
It's been a fun time, man.
Coming through, man.
Thank you for having us.
Music King. Shout out everybody. Shout out Chopp Shop Radio. Shout out James Lestowski. Shout out my brother Showcast. Shout out Beth. Shout out Nahbi. Shout out Kash, the old, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out everybody, my other brothers on the other side too. BX Young G's.
Deus.
You got a whole bunch of cousins like this.
Shout out Pop Sounds on North Carolina. Pop Sounds, I know you're trying to get back out there.
I just want to say one thing. They ain't never gonna let me come back again. Yeah, Trump, you a straight bitch for that shit. You got in front of that nigga. You got in front of homeboy. And that nigga pulled your card and you said nothing. You was a sucker, dog. You was a sucker, bro. Yo, for half a minute, I was backing you like you was gonna go over there and check nuts. You ain't want the fair one with homeboy. You ain't want none of that. You let homeboy get away with murder, bro. You did what I'm saying? You ain't say shit. Then you came back here and told us you read that shit different, cut. Oh, everything I love. Yo, Rich.V, I'm running for motherfucking president 2018, man.
Yeah, you already
know. And that's my official goddamn, that's what it is.
That's the camp. Watch out.
Hey, if you got any common sense, you'll know there's no election in 2018.
Shout out Nino Brown. We Nino Brown.
Free Nino Brown. R.I.P. Sam Juice. R.I.P. D. Man,
R.I.P.
Yo, bro, to the soldiers that we lost, that we love. 211 Wall Street, man. We more than we not rappers, man. We trying to be. You know, we a family. We a crew. We a family. We gonna take care of each other before anything else, and that's gonna be what it is. And at the end of the day, King Richard's back on his motherfucking throne. Y'all come out, fuck with us, man. You heard?
Yo, Chopp Shop. Shout out Angel.
You already know. Chopp Shop Radio.
Peace.
Sue. 211 Game Bang Wall Street.